Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading today with me, Sonia from True Soul Intuition. Thank you for your patience. Thank you if you're returning, I appreciate you. And thank you to all those that are new to my channel. And if you like me, please like, share and subscribe. I appreciate that. And comment below if you resonate with this reading, it would be awesome. So Taurus, we're going to see what your current energy is. We're going to see the energy of the person coming towards you. Going to get some guidance cards, some cards for Mother Isis and Tarot to round it all off. And we'll see what's going on in your energy at this time for the Taurus Collective. Oh yeah. There's a lot that wanted to come out. She feels, she knows. Anything else for Taurus, please? Thank you. Come to life. Ooh. Taurus, you've been going through a bit of a situation that's really wrecking the brain a bit, like really getting on your mind, and you've been feeling quite beat up by it emotionally. It's definitely something that affects you, but I feel like even though it affects you mentally and emotionally, you're still carrying on and doing what you're doing. You're still being you. 22 is a master builder. So you're still out there, but you're starting to feel things that may have actually been an old scenario or old pattern of behavior that's starting to come in again. And I feel like it's not really about you, but you're observing it from somebody else's point of view, or you're seeing it play out in front of you to do with somebody else's behavior. And it's interesting because for me, I'm getting that this is quite a foundational thing. So it's really taking a toll on how you see and feel things in your life. She feels, she knows. So there's a lot of intuitive hits. You might be getting a lot of insight by watching things play out. You may be spending a lot of time thinking about things. You may be really trying to get in touch with like your, the inner you, and wonder where you need to go in life. Like there's a lot of planning and preparing as well. And here with Come to Life, this is actually you starting to reclaim yourself. So you're trusting and believing more in who you are. You're not listening to the monkey mind or to the, over here this is a representation of the monkey mind. You're not really listening to that anymore, because over here it's like, oh, I've spent a lot of time sitting there thinking about this, but now I just want to get on and do what I need to do. You're also being more creative. So when you're in the creative mode, you're actually in the intuitive space as well, because wherever there's creation, there's intuition. Sort of hand in hand goes together. And I feel like you're starting to trust and believe in yourself, because you're recognizing maybe an old pattern, an old trigger that's that's had a strong hold on you for a long time. And over here, choosing not to focus on it, to focus on maybe making things better in your life, creating your own personality. This could be you standing on your own or breaking free on your own. And sort of like, I don't want to rely on anyone else. I know that I am responsible for my actions and the things that I need to do. So I'm taking responsibility here for me now. And it's sort of now you're starting to trust and believe that you are creating your own, life, your own reality, your own personality. This might be the first time you may want to feel like you want to step out on your own, in your own way, in your own kind of life and reality for you. And over here, it's because you're just tired of the old way that hasn't served you, as in maybe somebody's behavior in a relationship, or the way you observe them playing out the same old behavior and becoming tired or bored of that behavior. Whereas here, choosing to reclaim yourself, to come back to life, to breathe again, to feel again, to know again. And that could have been a really tough period of your life of learning to let go of what was to embrace what is coming. You know, it's sort of like, I don't know what I'm creating here, but I know I'm creating something better because I don't want to be back in the past in the old way of being. And I really like that for you, Taurus. It's quite a strength coming forward. So we're just going to get a guidance card to see what Taurus needs to focus on at this time. Miracles happen. That's right. Miracles happen. There's a big change happening for you, and it may be unexpected. You may be just naturally doing this. You may just be not realizing that you're starting to change, that it's just a natural progression forward, but something unexpected is about to happen. And I feel like you're not prepared for it, but in the same respect, you're ready. You were born ready, Taurus. You were born ready. So we're going to get the energy of the person coming towards you in love. Let's see where they're at. Person coming towards you in love. Okay. The stingray. Interesting. Let's see your energy when it comes to love in this person. Interesting, even though the buffalo was in reverse. It's weird what I just got, because I just heard the song, say something, I'm giving up on you. And I feel like with the buffalo, why it came out in reverse like this, because it came out like this, right? Oh, these cards don't want to sit today. Is that I feel that you are giving up on somebody, or maybe you've given up on the idea that you can build something, because here the buffalo is actually abundance. It is being triggered in the mind. It's been like an awakening and knowing that something, you deserve something. And here with the black egg, which represents the throat chakra, there's something you want to say, and I feel like it's saying to you something inside. This is why it's been hard to let go. You've really come into the knowledge of something that you don't like about the person that's coming towards you in love. Because here with the stingray, there's definitely a connection, a long time connection, but that stingray, you know, it hurts from time to time. And this person is having to align themselves, you know, with the chakras here. They're actually having to find an alignment here. And it's been hard. They're having to align themselves with how they feel. It's almost like you've said, well, you need to sort out what you need in this relationship, because I'm not getting what I need in this relationship. And with that buffalo coming out reverse, you know, this is the earth energy. This would be you anyway, Taurus, is that you're not, when it comes to this person, you're not really feeling stable or secure. And maybe you're saying it, or maybe you're actually holding back from saying that. But it's like, you know what? I've been waiting for you to get your act together, but it's starting to take a toll on my patience and my security here in this relationship or this friendship or this situation. I'm starting to lose faith that you can get your act together. And it's starting to be very hard. I feel like for Taurus, this is very hard for you to hold back from saying, from expressing. It's almost like a ticking time bomb. You know, you really want to let rip, you know, and just have a go at this person, but you feel very connected to you. They feel very connected to you, but they've taken too long to get themselves together. You know, it's sort of like you're trying to run free, you know, run free, free as the wind blows, like that. You want freedom, you want to come to life. And this person's just cruising along the bottom and quite happy with that. You know, they're quite happy to just cruise along, and you're about ready to, you know, run with the bulls, literally, with the buffalo. You're about ready to run when it comes to this person, because you don't feel secure here. So we're just going to see the mutual connection. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Well, that picture says it all, doesn't it? Like this, harsh words are spoken, promises are broken. Like I'm getting a lot of music. Oh, old wounds are open, and love walks out the door. Too proud to make up, you're ready to break up. It's that song, was it? Let's talk it over in bed. The mutual energy here is that it's really hard to hold back from ripping into this person. You're frustrated. There's frustration here for you. And even though this doesn't represent frustration, actually represents something really good, there's still this, it's like, what am I waiting for? What am I fighting for? What am I here for? Like, there's a lot of questioning about this connection for Taurus. Why am I here? You know, and it's sort of, there's a lot of frustration between you and this person. And I don't know if it's like actual sexual tension or lack of communication or lack of sexual activity. But there's a miscommunication here. And often when you do communicate, it might actually be fighting or just an intense disagreement. But every time about the same things. It's like the same issue keeps coming forward here for you. So we're just going to get more detail. Let's have a look at your person. Let's see how they feel. Yeah. The feline. Yeah, they're very much in their shadow aspects as well when it comes to love. So, you know, this isn't someone that's very happy and they're just kind of moody a lot. It's not nice, not a nice energy to deal with. You know, sort of like quite happy to stay where they are and be miserable. You know, like that's the life they've accepted for themselves. Let's see how you feel. Ooh. Yeah, laced moon's daughter and oh that gnome. Definitely wanting a change, and it's sort of like you're sitting and you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for this person. But laced moon's daughter is actually, you're looking on the positive side of life. You're looking and trusting your intuition, because the moon's daughter, laced moon's daughter, you're definitely in a space where you're having to trust yourself but you're stuck waiting. Oh that gnome. And oh that gnome is about, you know, sudden changes or a change in behavior. There's also the magician. So it's sort of like you're ready to just break free of what was, because you're starting to believe now, you know, you can go your own way. And your person's going to come along, but look how you're wanting to point into the direction of change with laced moon's daughter, focusing forward on the light. This person's sort of like begrudgingly following behind you, but slowing you down. Both 11. So, you know, you could be twin flames here. 65 breaks down to 11 and 38 breaks down to 11. And oh, that gnome is the right move for you. So 26 breaks down to an 8. And it's sort of like definitely about a change in a relationship. This could be a long-time relationship as well. I think, I'm just going to be honest, I feel like you want to spice it up. You want to spice things up. You want to change something so that it's a little bit more stimulating for you. And this person's quite happy just to be. They're interesting. They're coming across like, well, you know, it is what it is. And just sort of like giving up on that space, which is not where you're at. You're not at that space at all. I'm just going to get some details, some guidance from Spirit. Oh, jeez. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Hanged Man, waiting here. The 8 of Coins. And the Ace of Cups. So you're not feeling fulfilled in love, in your love space with this person. You're not. You're a bit frustrated sitting here waiting with the Hanged Man, stuck, trying to see things from a higher perspective, trying to see what it is that you want, that you desire in your life. And you've stopped making effort. It's almost like out of frustration with the Queen of Cups in reverse, feeling on the shadow aspects of your energy when it comes towards love. It's sort of like, this could be represented as your person. They may be a water sign. But it's sort of like, this is how this person is, and this is why you're stuck waiting for this person. You feel like they aren't putting any effort into this connection at all with the Eight of Coins in reverse. They're not putting any effort in, and you're trying to re-spark or rekindle or begin something new with the Ace of Cups. Refill this cup that is now half empty. It's almost like you've had to fill this cup up yourself for however long it's been you've been with this person. And that's been tough, been really tough. This person is very heavy in shadow. So they're never going to see things in a positive way. But if we come back right to the beginning, when it comes to you, we must remember miracles can happen. And here with the Ace of Cups, a new romantic cycle. Whether that is new love, someone coming in, or a rekindling of old love that needed a little bit of spicing up, a little bit of change. And I feel like this is where you're investing your time in here. You're investing your time in believing that miracles can happen, because I think part of you's actually given up on this person. So we're just going to bring forward a card for Mother Isis, just to round everything up. Do you have to say for Taurus, please? Thank you. I'm going to take this one. Talisman of Potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, healing the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into the light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as part of your spiritual practice. So I feel like with this, you're actually being asked to start. It's almost like Spirit is saying, start healing who you are, because that's where the split is. Focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into the light and life. It's interesting because I feel like Spirit is actually asking you to be creative here. Get creative about spicing things up, about healing the split that's happening between you and a significant other, especially if you want to bring it forward. And it's sort of saying you are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way. Well, you know what? Your body is a sacred vessel. So I feel like in investing in you with this Ace of Cups, which can represent self-love, and filling your own cup, you'll find that you heal more when you focus on yourself and less focus on this person, and that actually in you focusing on yourself brings this person more into the light. And when they see you changing your own way without trying to make them change, you'll find that they will just naturally change their way. And for this person, because they are so set in their mind, mindsets of thinking and behavioral patterns, it's really hard for them to move. So for you, I feel it's time to just focus on you, get you together, and then the healing will happen naturally between you and a significant other. Because when they see you heal, then they may just decide that they want to heal too. All right, Taurus, thank you. I apologize for the noise. Someone's painting next door and They have scaffolding everywhere. But take care, guys. Have a good week. See you again in a week's time.